if you've clicked this video, chances are you've got some sort of problem with your attention, not being able to concentrate, or just always scrolling on TikTok. These are the main three problems, but they can range from anything from, maybe you're not always on video games or TikTok or something, but whenever you want to actually go do some work, you feel like you can't do it without like music or a video in the background. So what is this issue? This issue comes from, obviously, as I'm sure most of you know by clicking on the video, your reward system in your brain. Now, what's happening nowadays is everyone's got their reward system messed up, so no one can concentrate, no one can think, and no one can actually succeed. I don't know why I didn't make this video earlier, because if you can't focus on what's being said and actually even focus through the video, then how are you going to focus in what I'm telling you? How are you going to be able to not get distracted and actually put into position what I'm telling you or other people are telling you, right? Your focus and attention is like one of your most important weapons, and right now it's blunt and half of it's been broken in half, so you need to sharpen it up and get it back in shape so you can use your weapon against the world. First thing is first, when you're researching or doing anything, watching videos or something, whether it's me or another self-improvement YouTuber or a financial guru or whatever it is, you're watching the video too much like a video, alright? What you want to do is, if they've got like a face cam or something, you want to literally stare into their eyes. Stare into my eyes right now, and I want you to act as if not I'm a video that you're watching, but I'm there in front of you having a conversation, sat in a chair in front of you having a conversation with you, and I'm telling you this advice. If you can focus like that, compared to just thinking, oh yeah, it's a video, let me just listen to this for a bit, go do some work over there, do some of this, or let me play this game in the background, that's not how you have a conversation. Yes, some people have conversations while they're playing video games, but how much of those conversations can you really remember? When you have these face-to-face conversations in person, right, you're gonna remember it more, you're gonna focus more, and you're gonna pay more attention, because it's rude to be like looking around and that. So that's how to like watch a video or get some information, maybe even read some books, like some self-improvement books where they're giving you advice. Think like the person is talking to you directly, and it's like they're in front of you, and it's not just a book, it's someone talking to you. Now, what you need to do to get out of TikTok and this is to do a dopamine detox. Alright, so essentially I'm going to explain how it works real quick. Alright, just 1 to 2 weeks, maybe a month, right? If you're really like you are that guy, alright, of no TikTok, no Instagram, no Snapchat, no video games, no watching YouTube, no music, and some of these things you might be thinking, why not that? Well, YouTube, right, you can have your uses, but you need to actually be able to know what you're gonna watch. You wanna get on YouTube and watch this video that's gonna help you in this video, not get lost and watch this video or start scrolling on YouTube Shorts. Come on, man, who uses YouTube Shorts? And music, look, a lot of people overlook it nowadays, but music is just not good for your attention. You hear people talking all the time, oh, I can't live without music, oh, I can't do anything without music, if I had music I'd do this. No, okay, maybe, okay, if you're inexperienced, you can put on some music, nothing like with too much beats where you'll notice it, maybe like some like classic, or I don't even know, something with like no singing or anything, just kind of and quiet. You don't want to put it loud, you want to have it just like a buzz in your ear, alright? But ideally no music, right? This excuse of having music just really loud, like really low, I mean, with no voices, that's for people that are like, a few months on self-improvement, like not even that, like 2-3 months, a few weeks on self-improvement, right? Like these are the beginners. So if you're not a beginner, alright, pattern up and just turn it off. Alright. Next thing, obviously, TikTok and Instagram, yeah, that's fair enough. You got the reels and stuff, You might be thinking, oh well, I'm always messaging people on Instagram. Well, yeah, if you're messaging people for work and you're using it to find people, put it on your computer. That's what I use. Alright, if I'm looking for people that I could work with or something, I put it on my computer. Who scrolls on Instagram reels on their computer? If you're doing that, you're lost. Alright, and if it's a friend or someone you know personally already that you're talking to on Instagram, just get their number, get them in WhatsApp, get them in Messenger or whatever. Yeah, just talk to them there. If this is what I always tell people, don't not delete Snapchat or Instagram just because you want to talk to someone. If they don't want to give you their number when you say you're going to delete Snapchat or Instagram, it's because they don't want to talk to you. If they actually wanted to talk to you, whether it's a girl or a guy, they'd give you their number, or you just give them your number and just delete it. Be like, yo, message me, I'm deleting Snap, I'm deleting Insta. Right? If they actually want to message you, they'll message you. And because the good thing is, these people always use Snapchat or Instagram to speak, then they're not going to be, sometimes, yeah, if you're close mates or something, they're going to be messaging you like some jokes or something, I don't even know. But majority of the time, for majority of people, they're not going to be going on WhatsApp or Messenger to ask you something or say something that's going to waste your time. If they're going to go off their main, Snapchat or Instagram or whatever they use nowadays to message you on WhatsApp or on Messenger, which they normally never use, then it's important, because they're not going to waste their time like doing all of that. Like if they're going to put in the effort to message you on something that's kind of annoying to message on nowadays, at least in the UK, that's what I know, right? No one uses WhatsApp. Maybe you use it to message your parents. Some people message their parents on Snapchat and Instagram even. So that's what it is. Next is Snapchat. It's the same thing. Like filters, snaps, all of this. Snap score, stories, that scrolling thing. If you want to message someone, get their number, send your number. Just be like, message me, I'm deleted Snapchat. Simple, done. TikTok, that's a given. Just delete TikTok. If you think you're using it for work, download it on a computer, or go on a website on a computer. This is the simple fix. People say, oh, but I need it to do some work. Well, yeah, download it on your computer then. If you've got it on your computer, then you're not going to be wasting your time, because it's designed for your phone to take your brain power on your phone. Now, that's the social media's kind of part of it, Okay, so no music, TikTok, Snapchat, like social medias or anything, just get the number of the person you're talking to, or if you're using it for work or something important, get it on your computer. Alright, now the next thing that we need to talk about is focus training. There's no point going on a dopamine detox if you're just going to be doing this rubbish. So no movies, TV shows, maybe look, if you've got your family, your parents, take advantage of that. Like, enjoy the time you have with them. Maybe once a week or something, you watch a movie or some TV episodes or something, whatever it is. But don't make it a habit of every day watching TV or every day watching a movie, even if it's like a 10-minute episode. Don't make it a habit. Alright, make it a treat, and a really big treat. You never watch movies or something. And next, obviously, video games. You don't want to be playing video games or anything, and even sometimes like just games in real life. Like, yeah, it's in real life, it's not a video game, but what's the difference from trying to level up in like Fortnite to trying to level up in Monopoly, what's the difference? You're still playing this game that's taking up your time. Like, how long does Monopoly last? It lasts ages. But anyways, after that you're gonna wanna. So now you've got rid of like the things that take up your time and distractions. Now you've got a bunch of spare time. If you've always been using that like through your time, you're just gonna meditate, or you're just gonna sit there with no music or anything, and you're just gonna think. Nothing else. You're even gonna meditate with no music or anything and no distractions, or you're gonna sit with no music, no distractions. You're just gonna think. You're gonna hear what's going on around you. You're gonna hear the birds outside. You're gonna look at the tree outside. You're gonna look at how the pattern on the paint is, how the leather on the chair is. Analyze and look at all these things and think about it. Start getting your thoughts. If you've got a business plan or idea, start thinking about that. Or use this time to think, find your purpose. Is this more important than this? In life, would I sacrifice my job for my family? Yes. Would I sacrifice my family for something else? No. Keep doing that, and it stacks up. And once you've found something that you think, this is the most important to me in life, like not right now, but in life, then think, alright, what can I do to get there? And then just think of other things in life around you. Think about the people around you. Are they real? Are they fake? Are they just talking to you because of social attention? Are they just doing it because people like you? Just think about anything. No music, no distractions. And if you do this 1-2 weeks, you'll end up getting more focus, be able to think more clearly, not need any distractions. I don't work with music or anything, right? So how crazy is that? How much people can say there's people that can't say that they don't work with music. There's people that say they need music to work. Like, whenever they're working, they've got music. Right? But when you're working with music, you're not going to be as efficient as someone who's working without it. Right? So, and also, the most important thing you're going to want to do with your time is actually do some work. Research your diet, research some gym or whatever. Get your diet fixed, get your gym routine fixed, do some work, do some revising for school, anything, right? And the key point of this is how it all works. You might think, oh well, you're just getting rid of all of this. Look, you have to do all of, you can't be lenient on this, because I'm going to explain why. When you're right now or whatever, before you do the dopamine detox, you're improving maybe 1%, 2% every day. That's good, right? Slow and steady. But when you do the dopamine detox and you're focusing just on work, just on gym for like 1-2, maybe like a month, right? Then say it's going to be 10-15% every single day, you're improving compared to how it was before, right? After the 1-2 weeks, during those 1 or 2 to the month, you'd be like, oh, I've got 1 week left, come on, I've got 2 weeks left, I can't do this, I've got 2 weeks left, right? And then afterwards, you're going to feel like rubbish if you start going back to the distractions and everything. After you've felt what it's like to be so productive, wasting your time and being unfocused is going to hurt you, because humans work harder to avoid pain than to work towards pleasure. So now once you've felt how good it is to have this level of productivity, it's going to hurt you to go back and being less productive. It might not be instantly, it might not be after a week, it might not even be after a month, but after a while you'll look back and you'll notice, wow, if I was staying on that dopamine detox, if I was staying focused and concentrated instead of just being here playing video games or on Instagram or whatever, you're gonna end up going back, because you're gonna want to do this. Like, it's not like you want to do it because of the pleasure, you want to do it to avoid the pain of being a loss, because you're losing. Because that 2-3% which you're going up before, compared to that 10-15%, it's not like it goes back to being 2-3% improvement every day. It feels like you've gone down 7 or whatever percent instead of feeling like you're going 2-3% up, it'll be like you're going 2-3% down. Alright? Because compared to what you're doing, it's nothing. But obviously it has to go without saying, no fapping, right? It's probably going to be the hardest part for some people, but none at all during this week. Alright, if you can't do that, you won't have any focus. And this is an important thing which a lot of people miss out. They always talk about dopamine detox. A lot of the time they don't talk about how you're fapping. Like, that's taking your brain energy, right? So remember, if you need any help or advice, join the Discord community. It's in the description. And like the video, subscribe, do whatever, help it get through the algorithm, and yeah, I'll see you next time.